Oh, hello there, Mr. Villeneuve. Welcome to the Best Directors Working Today conversation.
Human. I'm human. What are you?
Oh my God. Louise, that's incredible. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir. It's uploading back to base camp.
Human. Human. Human.
Arrival is the latest from Denis Villeneuve. It stars Amy Adams as a language specialist who finds herself needed when mysterious spacecrafts land across the globe. Sci-fi is a tricky genre to nail. Does Arrival do it? Here's 5 things you may want to know about Arrival. Oh, goody goody. Looks like I have a new favorite movie of the year. Yeah, I loved Arrival. This just hit me in all the right places. Let's start with Amy Adams. She is phenomenal in this. She's being asked to carry this movie in every sense of the word. She is the main character. She's pulling all the weight. Yes, you've got Jeremy Renner here doing good work, and he certainly is a part of this, but this is Amy Adams' film, and she nails it here. And it's not just an incredible performance. It's the fact that she's being asked to do so much, and she delivers on almost every level. I'm also a sucker for a fresh take on sci-fi, and that is definitely here. There's a lot of new and unique ways to look at what First Contact might be like here that I really loved. And it's fully realized. They take the time to go into this science fiction world enough that you feel like it might someday be science fact. All the details of the type of creatures and the conversation and the communication, it seems so fleshed out that you buy it. They're not shy about showing you this stuff. A lot of sci-fi movies will yada yada the technical stuff. There may be a tad of that here, but for the most part, they're willing to go, no, we've thought about this and here's how it would work. I also thought the themes in this were really beautiful and meaningful. Lots of great stuff here, specifically on what it means to truly try to understand somebody different than you. And that's not just speaking about first contact with aliens. That's speaking about other humans as well. And there's a real sense of what it means to pursue peace, what that really looks like, what that really takes. Something that is very pertinent to our country right now with the election season and what we've just been through. I just found all that stuff to really resonate, and I felt like it served the movie well. But you know what I think the best thing about this movie is? I think it has faith in its audience. I think it trusts us to understand what we're being shown and told in a way that we can process with the movie. So many movies force feed you things. They play down to the audience. They play to lowest common denominator. This one I don't think does. It allows you to digest your own meal instead of having it regurgitated for you in some ways. And I really appreciated that. Man, I loved this movie. I've got one more thing to say, and I've never done this before. This is a first. I'm going to wade into a little bit of spoiler stuff. Not mega spoilers, but if you don't want to be spoiled at all, which I would encourage if you haven't seen it, go to the end. If you want to know the grade or the best ever challenge, just head to the end. But I have to say this to fully give my full review. And it has to do with this. Time travel. Not necessarily time travel. Time manipulation. The way this movie handles it is such a fresh take on the idea of time. It's dealing with the concept of time instead of on specific powers of time manipulation. And I love that. I also feel like it's immediately rewatchable because of how it teaches you about how it sees time in the universe. And again, I don't want to go into a lot of details, but I had to mention this because time travel or time issues is one of my big pet peeves with sci-fi movies, but I haven't seen a movie handle it this well since 12 Monkeys so many years ago. It's that good. Overall, I loved this movie, so much so that I have no qualms giving it a very solid A. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. We'll get to the Best Ever Challenge here in a bit. First, if you want to hang out more, do other stuff here with your movie friend, that's certainly available. You can watch other reviews, support the channel through YouTube. Just click the info button up here. If you want to listen to the podcast, it's called SiftPop, SiftPop, and you can search for it and subscribe to it in your favorite podcast player. We have a great time every week with that. Also, give me a follow on Twitter, Aaron Dicer, AARONDICER. I do polls there. Have some fun talking movies with you there as well. All right, on to the Best Ever Challenge, where you name the best movie ever in a particular category. Also, try to identify my choice. Let's just go with Amy Adams. What's the best Amy Adams movie ever, besides possibly this one? I'm not going with Batman v Superman, just so we're clear, but you might call it Hanks v DiCaprio. Take a guess at mine in the comments. First person to get it right does get a point. And as always, here's 5 extra seconds to hit subscribe. Just click the logo right down in this corner.